Alright, so the first thing that we need to care about for SAT grammar is parts of speech. And if you don't really know what a part of speech is, then you're at a bit of a disadvantage because for a lot of the grammar rules that we're about to learn, you have to know what kind of part of speech different words are. So if you're not familiar with them, this is just going to be a really brief overview to kind of give you a little bit of a sense of what parts of speech are and some examples of each one. So the first one I will talk about is verbs. Verbs are just either actions or states of being. So, verbs are things like to be, or there could be, sort of an action like, play. And I think everybody pretty watching this video probably knows what a verb is. So, obviously, the next one I think most people know is nouns. So nouns are just, the traditional definition is a perfect person, place, or thing. So an example of a noun is obviously something like a house or government, anything that's sort of a thing. Government. So the next one is pronouns. A lot of my students confuse pronouns, and pronouns are just words that replace nouns. So these are words like he, she, he, it, they, you know, which, and so forth. So pronouns are words that replace nouns. Prepositions is the next one. Prepositions is kind of something that indicates like where something is or when it is or when it happened. So these are often like little two-letter words. These are words like to, in, on, at, with. So next one's adjectives. Adjectives are descriptive words, but they modify nouns and pronouns. So adjective, obviously things like big, small, black, white. Adverbs are words that modify or describe. That's what I mean when I say modify. That describe verbs, adjectives, or even other adverbs. And these are usually ly words. So this could be stuff like quickly or calmly, or it could be something like well. Those are all adverbs. They describe verbs. And conjunctions is the last type. So these are words like and, but, and, or. So just be familiar with, if you're not, all these different types of parts of speech, because you will have to identify them for certain questions on the SAT.